Action.
Are we on?
We are.
All right. Hopefully you have better luck. We're using your phone this time, so
Yes.
it'll be better luck than yesterday. Well, welcome everybody.
Struggled a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, a little bit. 3 times. Third time's a charm. We got through it though.
Yes, we did.
That's important. Happy Friday, everybody. We haven't done on a Friday in a long time.
Well, we
Elena's-
have. You've just been gone.
Yeah, maybe. That's right. So welcome, everybody. We hope you all had a fabulous week. What? Why are you laughing at?
Nothing. Go ahead. You're fine. Go ahead.
Okay, good. So today, Paula is going to be doing... What is she going to be doing?
She's doing...
Why are you laughing at me?
She
You're
is
making me
doing
nervous.
What is she doing? She is doing the dots and circles. There's
Oh, that's right.
new
Dots.
color waves, and she's going to show a different project with that.
That's perfect. That'll work. So.
They're all telling you happy birthday.
Oh, well, that's nice. So thank you, everybody. I appreciate that very much. So Kate is literally laughing at me.
I have the giggles today.
Yeah, she does. So, announcements.
Announcements?
We have our anniversary event next week. I would never need to keep that in mind. I know.
Yay.
So again, Monday and Tuesday we'll be doing lives as normal. Wednesday we will have a special live from down at the hotel. We're just going to show you around the store, and hopefully it might not be at 2. It might be a little later than that. Just depends on how long it takes us to set up. But again, we will come live someday on Wednesday, sometime on Wednesday. And then on Thursday and Friday, we will not have a live at all. So just keep that in mind. Make sure that you're aware of that. Do we have a giveaway?
We do.
Oh, cool.
This was actually donated to us yesterday.
Oh, was it? Oh, look at this. Is really cool.
you
I
got it.
like this a lot. It's
That
like
was
a
one of
little-
mine. I did that.
You did? Really?
It's a sewing machine mat, so it goes under the sewing machine.
And it's got different pockets, and you could use it as a bib if you wanted to.
It would be a pretty big bib. And who's it going to?
It is going to Carol McClure.
Woohoo!
Yay, Carol.
Miss
So
Carol.
congratulations. We'll put this in the hold area for you, Carol, next time you're in. You can grab it. It's very, very useful, very cool. And you can put your sewing machine on it, and it's all good.
You are getting so many happy birthday wishes. So you're 21, right?
22, actually.
22.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got that wrong.
Kate, when she put the date in for this, she put in 11/1/1965. So
I don't know what made me do that.
That's very funny, actually. So again, thanks for the birthday wishes. That's very sweet.
We have the Marrakesh pillow to talk about.
Oh, that's right. Marrakesh pillow is coming up. That is the Viking event. It is going to be a hands-on event, a 2-day event, and the sample is super cute. Cindy Vanna is bringing this over to me right now. So again, you're going to be doing this hands-on on a Viking machine. If you haven't played with one, they've got a lot of specialty features on them, and you're going to be doing some of those, like the fringe,
That's not fringe.
like the puffy
It's
stuff.
called velvet embroidery.
Velvet embroidery. Ooh, that's even better than fringe. So again, they've got a lot of really cool techniques on the Viking. You're going to be getting into some of these really cool things, and I think this fabric is psychedelic. It's
Isn't it
awesome.
cool?
Yes, I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's fun.
So you got some neat little quilting placement designs here. So again, just a lot of fun stuff. You're going to be making this pillow. It is a 2-day class. It's hands-on. We will supply the machine. If you don't have an Epic 3 and you want to sew on one, come see us. It'll be a lot of fun. Lunch both days, chocolate, ice cream, all kinds of things for those 2 days. So that is
November 20th and 21st in our Littleton store.
perfect.
Okay.
So, all right.
Ready for the next one?
And we also have the honeybee embellishment event that this is actually DJ Anderson and Debbie Homer, 2 of our favorite people in all the world, are coming to see us. We are lucky enough to be their first ever event.
I think so.
And I think we are.
The way they
made
worded it, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. So they're going to be coming to each location. It's $49.99 a day, and that will be, when is that?
It is November 5th. No, not November. December 5th and December 6th, I believe. It's a Thursday and Friday. So the Thursday will be here at the Thornton location, and the Friday will be down in our Littleton location, 9 to 4 each day. And it's $49.99, and there is a welcome gift with that too.
That's right, and lunch and all of that good stuff. So we'll have a lot of fun for you planned. That is going to be all about embroidery. So it's going to be embroidery software, embroidery stabilizers, just all about the embroidery side of things. So hopefully you all will join us for that. I think you're going to have a lot of fun. We had a lot of signups yesterday. We did send an email out on that yesterday. So so I think it's going to be a really good time, and we look forward to seeing you all for that.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
Do you have your joke?
You know, I do, but they're not very good today.
Okay.
Which one was I going to do?
I don't know.
Okay, here we go. Quasimodo goes to a doctor for his annual checkup. I think something is wrong with your back, the doctor says. What makes you say that? Quasimodo asks. I don't know, the doctor replies. It's just a hunch.
I think that is funny. Anyway.
Oh, wow.
We have a birthday cake for you, but we're not going to sing to you.
No, that's good.
No,
Yeah,
so
we
we'll just
don't need to sing.
We'll just pretend sing.
That's good. I'm one.
You're one.
That's perfect. Sometimes I act one.
So you need to make a wish and blow out your birthday candle. And then you need to go cut birthday cake for the 120 people that are watching.
That's perfect. Exactly. That's awesome. All right, I'll go cut birthday cake. Yay, thank you.
You are
I
very
love
welcome.
cake. This is why I like birthdays so much. I get cake. That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
Let's
Hello,
go see.
everybody. Okay.
Let's go see. Wow, that candle burning smells.
I know. Okay, so we have lots to talk about because this is very fun. I don't know if you remember, about a year or so ago, we had a dots and holes panel, and we sewed up some projects. This was one of them. It's kind of wrinkled, but this may ring a bell. If you saw this before, we now have it in 3 other colorways, and we're super excited about it. We have it in
It's amazing. I can't believe that they've done this.
red. So pretty.
It is really pretty.
Red and black. And then we also have coordinating print that you can use for borders or backing, which is also super beautiful.
So that's the red
That's
one.
the red.
Oh, is it red or did she call it black? I think she called it black.
Oh, she called it black.
Yeah, that's the black one.
This one is the neutral.
I love this neutral one. I think this would be perfect for, we're going to show you like on a table runner today, but I think this would be perfect all year round.
Yeah.
Look how dainty and pretty that is.
Cindy said it would be good wedding.
Ooh,
That'd be.
it is. She's got wedding on the brain,
She
doesn't
does.
she?
Yes, she
Look
does.
how pretty that is.
So that's
So-
the neutral.
Did she call that one neutral or white?
Oh dear.
I don't know. We need to use the same words that she used.
Neutral.
Neutral. Okay.
And then this is the blue.
The blue one's really pretty
Yeah,
too.
it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it's called blue.
It's called blue.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
And then this is the beautiful coordinating fabric.
I love those.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
So
So,
we'll tell you what we have put together here
yep.
before we start stitching.
So the panel for the dots and holes is a yard big panel. It has 20 blocks. So you'll have 10 blocks that have the flowers in the center and 10 blocks that have the flower in the border.
The blue one definitely looks like Val.
Yeah, for sure.
So the panel is a 1 yard,
1 yard
panel.
cut. And we use the same directions that we used last time. We have them up on our website on our calendar page for today. It is a handout that shows you exactly how to cut out the squares and then how to cross cut them, and then gives you lots of ideas of things that you can do with all of these little blocks that you have cut.
Okay.
And then it also tells you, like, if you want to make this table runner, you need 1 panel. And you can make this table runner. If you like this quilt, you need 1 panel. If you like this design, you need 1 panel to make the table runner. You need 2 panels to make this. You need 3 panels to make this. You need 4 panels to make the whole thing. It tells you down here at the bottom.
Okay.
So if you go get this handout and download it and look at it and decide there's a design that you want, then you'll know how many panels that you need to buy.
Okay.
To make that project.
Perfect.
So Kate went ahead and made one of the designs as a table runner. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. And then use the backing. And then, so if this is all from 1 panel, she made a table runner. She made a square topper, or it was even like a square placemat. And then she still had enough that she was able to kind of form a pillow.
A pillow top, or just a little wall hanging.
Yeah. And she just used one of the blocks that had the black center and then framed it. So she had enough to do all 3 of these from 1 panel. And then she still had some left over. This was all left over. So you could still make another pillow or table runner or little topper or something like that. So this was all left over. So we have kits that give you enough to make either 2 of the table runners, or you can make a table runner
and little pieces to go with it,
and the table topper and this extra little topper or pillow or whatever. There's enough in each kit there's the panel for the front, there's binding enough for all of these projects, and backing enough for all of these projects.
So the kits are on our website. So you can either leave a comment on here and we'll go back and watch, or you can order online if you are wanting one of the kits. That would be the easiest way to do it. Mm-hmm. So you just, it's either the black, neutral, or the blue. And we kitted it 1 yard panel, 1 yard of the coordinating, and ½ a yard for a binding fabric. And that will give you sufficient that you can make 2 runners. Doesn't have to be this layout though. We're going to show you a couple of different layouts for the runners. You could actually make a couple of these little toppers. You can leave the panel whole in the center and just embroider on it too.
Yeah. So, or if you like these fabrics, you can just leave a comment and you can say if you want one black panel or 3 black panels, or if you want the coordinating black print, how much of that you want, or the neutral or the blue.
Okay.
Is that all clear as mud?
Absolutely.
Okay. So first I'm going to show you how to cut the panel. And then we're going to play with a couple of layouts, and then we're going to sew something together.
So Sherry, when you say I think I need a background, I think you might be talking about a backing for the original one. We can definitely try and find something here for you if you are wanting a coordinating one to go with the original print, which was the pink and purple.
Mm-hmm.
I love them.
I do too. I think they're gorgeous. So you're going to start out with your yard. And then what I did is I went around and I cut around all the outside, just straight across the outside with my ruler. And then from there, I went and I started cutting my squares.
Karen, I did not receive your text message about a walk in the prairie fabric. If you can either put it on here and I will make sure that I take care of that for you.
Okay. Somebody snagged my ruler, so I'm going to use this ruler. So I'm just using a ruler and a rotary cutter, and I'm just going to cut out the squares right on the line between the blocks.
And we're making a little topper today.
We're making a little topper. Yes,
Okay.
we are. But at first I wanted to show you how to cut out the blocks.
That's a big ruler.
I know, somebody. I'm going to go grab my other ruler. Somebody snagged it.
Okay.
Would you like to rip this one?
I would love to rip this one. It's beautiful. I mean, you should just leave it that way, really.
There's lots of giggling going on in our classroom today. We actually have a class going on at the same time as live today. Not sure if you can all hear that giggling, but we sure can.
I did 3 like that.
Yeah, someone is having a good time. Happy hour. Maybe it is happy hour and they just didn't invite me.
Slow down.
So even out of that one panel, and I made the table runner, I made the topper, and then I made the other little wall hanging piece, I still had 5 of these available to make something else with. The kits are $29.99, and that is for 2 table runners. That's a great price.
That's a great price.
No, we also have a Friday bundle too, which we will be showing you in just a few minutes, Gisela.
Okay. So this block here is about 8.5 inches, give or take a little bit.
Yes.
It's not exact, but that's okay because you're going to end up trimming it down. So the first thing you need to do is cut it in half, vertically and horizontally.
Okay.
So I'm just going to measure this, see how close we are to 8.5. They're all pretty darn close. So I'm going to put my ruler down and I'm going to kind of eyeball, and it's about 4 1/4. This square is a little bit smaller than 8.5, so I'm going to go just shy of 4 1/4 inches and make my first cut.
Okay.
And then the important thing is to make sure that you get a good 90-degree angle here. So do your very best to cut this nice and straight. So what I'm doing is I'm lining up the line of my ruler here with my cut line here to make sure that I get a good 90-degree angle
Makes
here.
sense.
Okay, so now we have 4 of these, and we do the same thing with this one.
Okay.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut again. This is like you get ready to get ready to get ready to get ready. And then you get it sew them all back together. So now what we need to do is trim each of these down to 4 inches.
Okay.
So you're going to start with the center of the block. Okay. So I'm going to make sure that I lay my ruler down with 4 inches here and 4 inches here. And I'm going to line it up with the block center.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to trim. To 4 inches.
Okay.
Okay.
So the panel is sold by the yard if you're wanting just the panels. And the panels are a 1 yard cut of fabric, so they are $11.99 a yard.
So see how there is extra after you trim it. So don't get all hung up on being perfect when you're cutting these in half, you know, and
What's
starting.
important is that you end up with the perfect
4-inch square,
right here.
exactly. So at the beginning, when you're cutting these and they're not exact, it's okay because you're going to trim them all down.
If you are wanting just the panels, though, you will need to comment on here because the panels are not on the website. And Patty, if you can let us know what color panel you are wanting, that would be wonderful.
Okay. So I pre-cut a bunch of these
Of course you did.
so that we could play a little bit.
Okay.
Okay? So I thought it'd be fun to just take a minute.
There's actually 3 colorways, remember. We've got the black, which is this one. We've got the neutral, which is this one. And then we have the blue, which is the one that Paula is working on today. Was it 4 panels for one of the bigger quilts?
Yes. That makes a quilt 56 by 70 inches.
Okay.
And that's without a border. If you were to buy some yardage of the coordinating,
Uh-huh.
you could put a border on it too.
So yes, Linda, 4 panels for the biggest quilt.
This one is another layout. It's 42 inches square. You need 2 panels for this layout.
Okay.
So they're all on that handout. Here's another one. 1 panel makes the center. 3 panels makes the green outline, and 4 panels makes the large, up to 56 by 70.
Okay.
So we're gonna just lay out. I thought it'd be fun to lay out this table runner just to kind of get an idea of what that looks like.
Okay. So Patty, if you I just want to check that you are asking for just a panel only. You just said a neutral and a blue one. I just need to confirm with you whether you are wanting a kit or a panel only.
Look how pretty that is.
One's pretty.
We'll just lay out like 4 blocks. But you have to pay attention.
Yes, you do. I love how they've actually like given you all the different layout options, though.
Oh, it's great, because otherwise it would be a little bit hard to try to come up with something on your own, you know?
Mm-hmm.
How much is 1 panel?
$11.99, Amanda.
1 yard. It's 1 yard.
It's a 1 yard cut. It has a cut line on it for you.
We're just going to add 1 more, just so we can kind of get a look for how this one looks.
Ooh, I like it.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think it's really, really pretty.
So we're going to show you a couple of photos here in a few minutes of some other things, but people have actually been like piecing this together and creating a piece of fabric and then using that fabric to make tote bags and all sorts of fun stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
I thought that was really pretty. And then let's just do one more real quick one here. We're going to do this one. It's called Eclipse.
I like the Eclipse one.
I do too. And I think this is in one of the pictures that they're going to show them that somebody made a bag out of. I think they used this, pretty close to this design.
Give me a moment, Cheryl, and I will tell you. So it's 56 by 70 for the largest one. So that would be for this layout right here. So 56 by 70, so you'd need about 3 yards. I can double check my math, but you would need about 3 yards, no more than 4, maybe 3,
3.5 maybe.
About 3.5 maybe.
Yeah. So then you could do that all the way across. Isn't that pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's really kind of an optical illusion kind of a
Yeah, I like that.
thing. Okay, so what we're going to do is I think, Kate, your topper, you did kind of like the center here.
I took that center, yeah. You're going to do the opposite.
I'm going to do the opposite. So you
Okay.
had flowers in your center. I'm going to do this center here that leaves a clear space in the center. So you could, if you wanted to, embroider something there.
Absolutely, you
Or do
could.
it.
Uh-huh.
So that's what we're going to do.
Okay, let's
Okay,
go.
let's do it.
And then Paula's got some photos on her phone that we're going to show you of a couple of different things you can do with that. Have you noticed Patrick hasn't come out of the back room with his birthday cake yet?
I don't know know if you want to take those over there or do you want to take the kits?
You can definitely just tell us in the notes online, Cheryl, if you are placing an order online. Absolutely.
That's what, when they get caught, when they get to eat.
We had a guy,
So once Paula gets stitching right here,
This is what I'm going to do. I just
Oh,
wanted to
look.
outline it better so they could see it better.
absolutely.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, we may have to cut the live short, whilst Paula and I won't be getting any cake, because apparently Patrick and Matt and Steve are in the back room. So the kit price is $29.99, and the kit is sufficient to make 2 table runners, or you can kind of do a mix match like I did. You could do a table runner and a little topper. So $29.99 for the kit price.
there was a truck that was taking coins from a mint to a bank, and it's like pulled over.
I'm just laying everything out so that I get it laid out to
That's
make
what
sure
I did this morning too.
I'm doing it
Otherwise,
correctly.
things
Otherwise
get
it'll
rotated.
be exactly
rotated.
rotated and I'll be picking out.
To the truck and stole, as many coins as
That's
they
right.
are.
Is that right? Okay.
They found him half a mile down the road with a car
I love it. It's a great panel. You can just do so much with it.
and it's like by weight, you're just not really worth it.
And to make 2 table runners for $30,
Yeah.
what great gifts.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
And they're beautiful and it's like kind of easy. You don't have to do all this fancy piecing.
No.
It's kind of deceptive.
I think Patrick could even do this project.
He probably could.
Did you see him doing those flying geese yesterday?
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of interesting stories about people failing to steal.
It's amazing. I mean, people would just put the energy into something good instead of something bad.
Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it.
I do too.
Like, I definitely think I make more money.
Okay. Gotta keep my bearings here.
stealing from it. Yeah. You certainly enjoy not spending your vacation there.
Definitely lay it out before you start sewing.
I will measure it here in just a moment for you. I was impressed with his geese yesterday, I have to say. Look at that. I love that.
That's beautiful.
Does it give you the measurement of the table runner there? I think it is right at 14 by 35, if I'm remembering correctly. But it was pretty early this morning when I made it.
14 by 35.
Oh my gosh. 14 by 35.
It takes 40 blocks. One panel, when you cut out all the blocks and cut them into quarters and stuff, you have 80 little blocks. So you'll have 2 sets of 40 to make. So you don't make any miscuts. Because you'll need them all if you're going to make 2 table runners.
I love it.
Okay. All right, so let's get sewing this. Should we sew this other stuff or should I start sewing first?
So Cindy, can you please confirm, you said you want a blue and a black, please. Are you talking kit or panel? Kit or panel, please. Yeah, let's show them.
Okay.
So we're just going to show you a photo of a photo here. Look at this layout. This is using the blue one. Isn't that cool?
Beautiful?
This was something that was posted from Quilt Market this last week.
And then this is the one where
Can you make it bigger? Look at this. This is that half moon type one that Paula just did, but they've actually made it into tote bags. Isn't that cool?
It's beautiful. Oh, and then here's this one. They actually did some extra.
And they made it into butterflies.
They did some little stitching in between
Yeah.
and made little
Isn't it
butterflies.
amazing?
Yeah, it's amazing. And then, oh, here's the neutral. I love the neutral.
Yep. I like the neutral
Beautiful.
one too.
Beautiful. Is that everything?
I think so.
Is that all of them? Okay. Okay, let's get sewing. Oh, first I need to brag.
You need to brag.
I need to brag. Okay, you guys.
Paula's
Okay.
gonna brag.
Okay, so I am not a serger girl. I'm learning the serger. And I sat down I'm bragging, Cindy. I sat down at the Applaud this morning and spent some time and figured out how to thread it and how to sew on it.
Ooh, look.
Doing that little wiper stitch
Isn't that
it
cool?
does.
I love the threads you got in there.
So I'm just here to tell you, if I can learn how to do this, you can learn how to do this. I'm pretty super excited about it. Pretty darn proud of myself.
Cool.
Okay. Back to business.
Okay, so Paula is just going to sew these together row by row, correct?
Right. Correct.
Okay, I'm going to talk about some new products we just got in today. These are the new releases from Kimberbell. We did get in the release of the 2 new scissors. So I'm going to show these to you. So this one is the double curved applique scissors. So you can see here how they've got a really nice curve on them and really sharp points on them. So these ones are $39.99. And these ones do come in both right-handed and left-handed. We have very few left-handed scissors, but this one is available as right-handed and left-handed. So that's the brand new double curved applique scissors. And the other one that just got released is the sharp snips. So these are a tweezer action. So these operate like a pair of tweezers. This is a 5-inch sharp snip, and this also is, this one is, it's not a right or left, it works for both, obviously. And these ones are $23.98. So $23.98. Now, if anybody pre-ordered these, we are in the process of assigning those to you. And then we actually haven't opened this. We probably should open it, so I'll see if I can get this open. This is their brand new scissor case. This matches the tool carrier that they came out with back in the summer. Yep. So Paula is on her second row right now. I might need your help opening it.
Okay. Oh, I like it.
Does it feel nice?
Yeah.
Ooh, look. So it's got the little holders here for the scissors. It's got a nice pocket. It's actually a divided pocket. And then you've got more space at the back there for the scissors. So the scissor holder is $27.98. And of course it has the Kimberbell logo on it. So those are the brand new items, and there's actually a 4th new item that came in today that I'm going to walk you over to the cutting table to show to you, and that is the Kimberbell rotating mat. So this is it's a 13-inch rotating mat. And Amanda, can you get me a price on the rotating mat?
Yep.
So Amanda's going to get me a price on it because we took this out of the packaging to show to you.
An extra day for Christmas.
And do you just press all your seams on each row in a different direction?
Yes,
Because that's
just
what
opposites.
okay, that's what I did. So she's working on getting all 4 rows sewn together. This would make great gifts for a wedding. And then you could embroider in the center the bride's name and,
Or just the
and the groom
date.
and the date. Wouldn't that be a cool
Yeah.
wedding gift?
Yes, it would be.
Okay, let's take a look and see what our Fab 5 Friday bundle is today. Bob, give me a moment and I will ask Amanda to make sure that that's on sale.
$40.79 with the 20% off.
Okay, and don't disappear. So the cutting mat is $40.79, and that is after the discount. And then Amanda, can you please go make sure that the double-sided fusible batting has a discount on it? Someone's trying to order it online. Okay, so here is our Fab 5 bundle today. So you can do either or, Jan. It's probably easier for us if you place the order online. But if you would prefer just to leave a comment, you can leave a comment and I will go back afterwards and write down the comments. Okay, so here is our Friday bundle. So this is 5 half-yard cuts for $20.
You're so excited for class.
Look at this one. This is so pretty. Thank you, Rosie. It's hard. It's hard to keep coming up with Friday bundles. Thank you, Jan. We appreciate that. How are we doing over here? We're doing great.
The great thing about this too is that it's so forgiving. You know, if your seams aren't absolutely perfect, it's so forgiving because nothing really has to match. You know, because they all just kind of blend.
Double-sided batting.
Yes. So the discount has been added to that padding. Sorry about that.
Okay.
It goes together really quick.
It does go together.
Yeah.
Really quick.
Pillow. It would make a great pillow too, Patty. That's a great idea. Don't you love those little irons?
Oh, I do. Love it. It's perfect. It's perfect.
I love it. And then you will just, do you want to bring mine over and we can talk about how I quilted mine? You can mix and match whatever colors you want, Donna. It's your project, your... so what I did on mine was I quilted in the solid color. So I don't know how well you can see this, but I did, they can see that actually. So I just did a pre-motion quilting in the background so it doesn't take away from the actual print of the fabric. And then I stitched the binding to the back side, brought it around, and top stitched it down in place.
Look how pretty that is for the backing.
You know, if you do stack and whack, I think these prints for a stack and whack quilt would be really amazing.
Really, really pretty.
So even the coordinates without the panels, I think there's a lot of possibilities for them.
Absolutely, for sure. Yeah. Should we go look at the panel colors one more time?
Yes, let's do that. Let me put this in front of the camera so you don't all get dizzy.
So we have the red.
Black.
I mean black. Oh boy, black, sorry.
It's black.
Black. We have the neutral.
I'm really partial to the neutral. I don't know
I'm
why.
excited to try something with the neutral.
I think because my house is very much this earth gray, gray tan. what do they call it? They actually, it's like a gray and a tan together. I don't know. It's really pretty. Not my house, though, the fabric.
And then the blue.
Perfect. Okay,
Okay,
so if you want the kit, it will be enough to make 2 runners or 1 runner and 2 smaller little projects. And it's $29.99. Those are online, and you can purchase those online. If you are wanting individual yardage, and we're graige, that's it. That's exactly what it is. Thank you, Cindy.
Beige?
Graige. It's a gray and a beige.
I've
It's
never
gray.
heard that.
Yes. Yeah, I
love
had.
that.
Yes. Okay. So, and if you want an individual yardage, only leave a comment if we're live. So if not, and the pattern is free. Yes. So it'll be on today's calendar. Thank you for asking, Anne. And I think with that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave you.
Okay. If you have any questions or anything, you can always give us a call here at the store.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.